Hello.
Right, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all okay, and just welcome to a sort of very chatty vlog so you also know what's going on with the horses in the training that we're doing. Now, I am taking Dixie out on daily walks. She's going out on the long lines and progressing quite well. We managed to get up towards the prison on this day. So the prison is obviously known as Channing Woods, and we're able to get up there. It is about a 35-minute walk with Dixie when she's spooking at everything. So today I had decided to give her the day off and just give her lots of fuss and lots of attention. Obviously she is loving the taste of my camera for some unknown reason. She's got a very dirty little nose, and then I found her itchy spot. So today mainly I was working with Apollo and Star because we've had a few setbacks with both of them, and I just wanted to kind of go back with them and just re-evaluate on exactly what's going on with them. So Apollo, she was becoming a little bit sensitive whilst being tacked up inside the stable. She wasn't really like having the girth done up, so I wanted to bring her out of the stable to see if that was the issue, and obviously, as you'll see as we go on, she didn't actually mind at all. I think it is the stable is her safe place, and she doesn't want to really be worked in her safe place. So I took her out the stable, and you'll see that in a minute. I'll talk a little bit more about what I do with Apollo. So Dixie was literally just a bonding session, grooming, loving, giving her lots of attention because she has worked incredibly hard on the long lines over the last few days and walking up and down the hills. Now I am not fit, and to get to Channings Wood we have to walk up about 3 hills. So, no, 2 hills. 2 hills, we have to walk up 3 hills coming home. So we have to go down the hill, up one, then down another, then up another one. So yeah, Dixie has worked incredibly hard over the last few days, and because I am not fit, she is actually going at my speed and not the speed that Macy can make her go. But I am getting her to, when we're going downhill, is to stretch out, because obviously I can keep up then. But when she's stretching out and she's actually moving forwards, it's quite nice to just be there and actually see how beautifully she moves when you've got her into work mode. And even if it's work mode, just hacking out, it's amazing because she really starts to show her presence and what she likes, and she actually does tell you how she likes to be told about going forwards, which I've learnt over the last few days of not having Macy and having to do it on my own and having to have the confidence. And I think that's a real big issue between me and Dixie. If I've got no confidence with her, Dixie has no confidence. And I learnt that really by going out on the first day that I didn't have Macy with her on the road. We had a very fair few issues about going forwards out onto the road and backing up and bucking at me and trying to kick me. She wasn't doing it intentionally, she was just quite nervous, I think. So once I'd gotten over that initial, I'm actually quite scared to take you out, once I'd actually bucked my ideas up and got her going forwards, she was absolutely beautiful to work with. So in that sense, I decided that the day before, I'm taking this mare and I'm trying to see how far I can push my body and push her to go forwards. Now, the road we went on to Channing Woods is quite busy sometimes with trucks and tractors and things like that. So that was a big test for both of us as well, to whether or not she would trust me enough to stand in a gateway whilst a nice big truck came past us. And he did come at some speed around the bend, which, bearing in mind that road is a 40, I think it should be transferred down to a 20 when coming around those corners. But that's just my opinion. It could not be an opinion to other people. But once she was walking and she realised that I wasn't going to let anything happen to her, she really did trust me enough to actually allow me to push her past a certain point where Macy had been taking her to. And we did actually make it to Channings Woods gateway, well, the entrance into it. We managed to get there. So that was really good, and that to me was absolutely amazing progress because I've never been able to get her there on her own at all. So to me that was absolutely amazing. I was out of breath and my legs and my arms were screaming in pain at me, and I could feel my hamstring getting tighter and tighter and tighter on the way home, and I did almost quit, to be perfectly honest. The last hill coming home, I almost quit because I physically couldn't do any more. I was limping by the time I had gotten back. My leg was in so much pain, and I don't know why it was in so much pain, but I was literally crying because of how much pain I was in. But I really did force myself to do it, and I know I've pushed my body too far now because I cannot release my hamstring. I'm pretty sure it is my hamstring that I've massively tightened or over tightened for some reason. I don't know why. I was walking out in my riding boots, not trainers, because I don't have any suitable trainers. I have trainers, but I don't have trainers to do that kind of walking distance in, so I need to get some new Everlasts that I would walk miles in with those. But one of the reasons is I have an arched footway as well, so my feet don't help me, and my feet are bad as well because now they're quite swollen. But I was pretty proud of her, and she did it at my pace as well, and when I asked her to trot, she did trot, although I was crying in trot. I did have two people come past me and asked if I was okay, and I said yeah, I'm just in pain, but I need to push my body to this point to get going forwards, and I need to go, so thank you so much for stopping, but I will be fine. I just need to cry it out and get over it and really just basically move is the thing, because once I'm in pain and I start feeling that twinge, I want to stop, and because I moved and kept moving, I think I made it worse, but also I made it worse in a good way because I do know now that I can do it. I might not be able to do it as fast as Dixie would like, or as fast as Macy does it with her, but Dixie was ever so good. When I told her to stop, just so I could take 2 minutes to just stop and lift my leg and just try and get some feeling back, because at that point coming home, at that point coming home, even on the flat, I could start to feel pins and needles going through my foot, and I had to stop and try and get my foot correctly. And when I asked Dixie to stop and stand, she did it as and when I asked, and she didn't even try to pull me forwards. So by the time we had gotten home, believe it or not, by the time we had gotten home, it took me a lot longer to get home than it did to get actually out. But by the time I had gotten home, I had already phoned Dad to tell him that I was in that amount of pain. I was crying on the phone to Dad, who came down and met me at the gate. Now, obviously, this day I didn't vlog at all because I really wanted to concentrate on getting Dixie out. But yes, I did cry. I did cry a lot. By the time I had gotten to the actual gate of our yard, my whole entire body was shaking. I was literally shaking. I don't know why I was shaking, but I was shaking. So Dad obviously took Dixie for me, and he led her up and started untacking her. So by the time I'd gotten up, Dixie was already untacked, brushed off, and sort of ready to go out, which I'm very grateful for Dad for doing. But yeah, that was that. Anyway, on to Apollo. Now, Apollo, again, as I said, she's been a bit fussy inside her stable about having her saddle and girth on, so I brought her outside the stable, tied her up next to her friend, who's Star, and started tacking her up as I normally would. Now, my plan for this was just to see how her reaction was going to be, see what was actually going on, and if it was the stable that was causing the sort of issue, because obviously I want them to have a safe place in the yard, but then I also want to be able to tack them up in their stables and work with them in their stables, because Apollo's getting a little bit bigger now. She doesn't she fits, but she doesn't kind of fit in the alleyway of the yard. But it's good to know that we can tie her up by her friend. Dixie's yawning there. But I needed to see exactly what was going on without thinking. I was kind of second guessing myself, thinking, is it the girth that's irritating her? Is it the numbness? Is it the saddle? Is it something I'm doing to upset her? And yeah, we were watching quite a bit. Then she decided to start playing around with her father's box, which Adam has a box of his tools there, and she decided to start playing around with that. Plus, one of his hats were on there as well, so I think she realised, my dad smells there. I wonder if I can nick it. She does absolutely love nicking Adam's hat. I just needed a drink and I've got a boiling hot cup of tea right in front of me. Well, actually a flask of tea in front of me. So as I was doing this, I was watching all of her reactions, I was watching her ears, I was watching her facial expressions, I was watching how Apollo warns me, and normally that warning she gives is she will pin her ears to the back of her head, lift up her lip, and you're thinking, oh, she's doing a Fleming response. No, this is Apollo's warning sign that she's going to do something to you. And she didn't show any of that out here, which I really thought was quite nice. And she didn't lift up her back legs or anything like that. So, yeah. Here I thought, oh, maybe it's because the girth is being tightening, so I asked her to whoa, and she didn't really do anything. She just walked forwards and started smelling Star's rug. So I decided that that was fine, and I haven't put boots on her before, so I want to see what she's like having boots on. So I know Apollo can overreach. I do know that she can brush when you're lunging her. So with her, I wanted to see if I could get close enough to put boots on, because I've never had boots on her before, and if she would allow me to put boots on. Now, boots are obviously a different feel to Apollo's legs. She really doesn't like you messing around with her legs in the first place, so it was kind of a big test to see if she trusted me and all the work that I've put into her for her to trust me to do this. Now, my sister is here on this day as well, so she went outside with Dad to have a vape and a cigarette. So I was left with Apollo to just crack on. Now, I did start with the overreach boots. Again, Apollo is very sensitive to having her feet touched, especially by a farrier and things like that. Hayes was inside with Star, giving her lots of love and groom. So I did put brushing boots on. Now, I wasn't entirely sure about Apollo's sizing in brushing boots. Now, I've actually got Dixie's old ones and Tricker's old ones on her that I was trying out for sizing. So Dixie's medium size fits her front legs. Her back legs are Tricker's size, which are a large. So she's a bit unfortunate, but that's fine. It's something I can work with. And I was using my Apollo Air brushing boots because obviously they allow feel and movement and all of that in her legs, so it was fine. I thought those would be the nice ones to start with. I didn't want Hazel hurt if this backfired on me, so I did ask her to step out of the way. If I get hurt, I get hurt. It's my own damn fault. I don't want Hazel hurt if Apollo jumps. She did kind of come down to see what I was up to and have a sniff of the boots, which I thought was great. That's really showing that she's sort of trusting me enough to allow me to do this. And then once I'd got the boots on, I did just let her have a feel. I stood and waited for a few minutes to see how she would react to them. Now, watching this back, I'm thinking, I haven't got you fully in frame. In the frame. And that's my fault. It's the way I positioned the camera. But I did it for safety reasons, just in case she did shot back and trample my camera. So, yeah. Wanted to see how she react. Now, the front feet, she didn't really have much of an issue with. It was a different feeling for her, and one of them was they were too big for her front legs, so I did take them off. I did try to reposition them so they would fit properly, but they were still way too big for her front legs. So once I'd realised that, I took them off and I put them on her back legs. Random way of doing it, but oh well. It's just one of those. I'm going to shut up for a minute because I want to have some cup of tea. Well, I want to have some of my tea.
Good girl, well done. Good girl. Not too sure what you're going to think of it here, but we'll find out, won't we? Yes, good girl, put it down. Apollo! Stop that! Stop it!
You're going to try to get the back ones on?
I'm going to try.
Personally, I wouldn't, but yeah.
So once I had changed the boots to her back legs, I left her front legs bare because I know the medium boots were going to fit. She did get a little bit irritated with me messing around with the front of her legs, which is understandable. It is Apollo and I don't blame her at all. Sorry guys, I went dead quiet then. So I didn't blame her at all. So then I wanted to see how she would react, and I knew I was pushing it just a little bit too far because Apollo has sort of waited patiently until she started messing around with her dad's things. I wanted to see if she would tolerate them being on her leg when she walked. Now, as babies and most equestrians know, that when horses first have boots on, they've never had them on before, they will walk a little bit funny, and that's basically what Apollo did for the first few steps, and then she just walked normally as she would normally walk, like they weren't even there. So I took her out of the barn, just down to the gate, turned her around to bring her back in. Ideally, I wanted to see what her reaction would be, and as you can see, she was so well behaved and I couldn't really have anything bad to say about it. And then she decided to bite me on my arm.
Don't be so rude.
And push, but she has to learn the place in that biting is not acceptable, especially not acceptable when it's my horses. So yeah, I don't accept biting off of my horses, so she did get firmly told off, but then I did give her praise when she came and apologised. Apollo's way of apologising, I know people are going to say, well, that's not the way to do it, but I'd rather be firm and not get bitten, because she bites hard and she pulls back when she bites as well. So, yeah,
I'll do it to you.
don't like it. So, not my training, and what most people say is you shouldn't hit them, but I'm not going to have her biting just because she doesn't like something, or she doing it just out of pure babiness, which is fair enough, but she's a big girl now and her bite is a lot harder than it used to be. So, I won't tolerate it. So, apologies to anyone that's going to say, oh, you shouldn't have hit her like that. Well, you get bitten by her, mate. She hurts when she bites. So, everything aside that, started taking tack off. She was absolutely lovely. She was getting used to me throwing things around on her back and banging the saddle in, just to get used to the sound, because that is what's going to happen when she comes to having Sassian on her back and strapped down on her and taken down to school and having a lunge with it on. So taking off the saddle, taking off the boots, gonna give her some praise, gonna let her just relax for a minute. Everything is taken sort of in Apollo's pace, and well, I did push a little bit far, asking her to do a bit of a walk out with the boots, but she took it really well. I think she did incredibly well. Taking the back boots off, I was a little bit stressy out, and then she did that.
Will you stop being so destructive?
She is being destructive. I think she was getting bored of being just tied up and stood around. So she was being a little bit destructive. I mean, she almost destroyed Adam's box with all his tools in it. Fair enough. I need to find somewhere else to put that box or put it back into the back of the car. But she is funny when she's destructive. You can't really have a right go at her. I know I tell her off for being destructive, but she's funny when she does it, because she does it when your back's turned. She's so sly about how she does it, and I absolutely love her. She's so funny. And obviously today marks 2 years with her, and I cannot be happier with how she's done. She's used to me throwing things over her as well, which if you didn't see that, I did lob the brushing boots over the back end of her just to see what she would do. I just had it in my brain that if she's going to react, she's going to react no matter what I do. So, yeah, just had it in my brain to see how far I could push her. And fair enough, this little mare just did nothing about it. She just looked at me as if to say, what the hell are you doing? But no, I am very happy with this lovely little mare that is proving to be a very special little mare. So I didn't actually attempt it, I just went in and thought, she'll follow me in a minute. I had to just kind of coax her to come back into her stable. She was looking at me as if to say, I'm not coming in. Then she decided she was going to come in. So I did actually take it in Apollo's pace, and my sister's looking at me as if to say, why have you gone nuts? Sort of thing with my horses. And obviously I did kind of say need my feed bucket washed out, but never mind, I did it in the end. No. Yeah, one of those with Apollo. Right, now on to Star.
Dixie have no protection on the leg and then end up with a. Oh girl, it's okay. Nothing's gonna happen. Come here, baby. Oh, good girl. So we're not back to basics on that. I might buy you a field safety head collar, just in case I need to catch you in the field, I can catch you. Come here then, come to your safe space. Look, Dad's there. You're okay. You're okay. It's alright. Go, you okay? There we go. There we go. Good girl. There's a good girl. Do you want a sniff? Good now. Right, unfortunately, Star, I do need to go on your blind side, so I'm sorry. But, go girl. Woohoo.
No, no. Cool. Wait, come here. Okay.
Woohoo. Come on, baby. Good girl. Good girl, Star.
Okay. There we go.
That's it. You talk to Dad, darling. You talk to Grandad. You're okay. You're okay. There's a good girl. There's a good girl. You're okay. You can come back in a second.
Good girl.
Hazel didn't crush this pony's mane very well, did she? Sam, will you go shout Hazel, please?
Yeah.
Because she's got to do this work as well as me doing it.
She's a field, that's the thing.
Good, good.
This is the field back at the bottom.
I'm not sure if this is what's going to be. Because she's got a nice dip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to scare her. Good baby. Good girl.
Oh.
Oh, it's okay. Have you heard Hazel? Good girl. Good girl. All right. Good girl. Right. Good. Well done.
You've got it a minute.
Yeah, I got it. Good girl. Back up.
I go walk away and I know the way to go.
Good.
There you go!
Good pony. So what I've done with Star is because Hazel and Star have had sort of a miss
Not with my phone.
communication with each other, I just want to bring them back a little bit so Hazel can rebuild her trust with Star. And what happened wasn't Star's fault, it wasn't Hazel's fault, it's just one of those things that happen when you're a horse rider. You do fall off, you do get banged about and everything like that. Hazy,
Yes?
I want you to trust me. Can you get your hat and then come in here with Star, please?
You want me to write it
No, I just trust me. Right, do you remember when you first started riding Star?
Yes?
Remember we did it with this pad? Do you remember?
No, not with this.
This is your bareback pad.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
Before we
remember?
got her a saddle.
Before we got her a saddle.
Mm-hmm.
It's when
No.
you went on the road in, isn't it?
It's what you went out on her the first time we ever went out with her on. You rode in this. Now you and Star had a great bond in this. Then when we got you a saddle, you lost your bond, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Right, so will you trust me just once? That's it. If you're too scared, I won't ask you to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Will you trust me just this once? Can you come around this side for me? Just trust me this once. And if you're still scared, I won't ask you to do it again. Okay?
Mm-hmm. What are you finding?
You and Star had a really strong bond.
Mm-hmm.
And then you fell off, and you and Star lost that bond. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
But what I want to do Don't take this as if I'm forcing you, because I'm not.
Mhm.
But you and her trusted each other and kept each other safe in this pad.
Mhm.
Now I want to see if it's the saddle that is causing you two not to trust each other,
Mhm.
or if the saddle is causing her pain. Now the only way we're going to know is if you get up on her back. I'll help you up and I'm going to
No,
stay.
I mean like.
We're not going anywhere. We're staying in here.
Oh, so like riding in the stable.
Not going on there, just gonna.
We're just going
On
to
her
sit
back.
you on her back.
Okay.
And then all we're going to do is when you feel ready is we're just going to walk in a circle back to Grandad.
Okay.
Does that sound fair?
Mhm.
Will you trust me enough to try this?
Mhm.
Are you sure?
Mhm.
Right,
Right.
talk to her then.
Right, so what I need you to do is whilst I sort out this girth, because it's still quite loose, I need you to come up here, stroke around her face and talk to her.
Hi, Doctor. Hi.
Your ring's touching up.
Oh.
To have a sharp ring on doesn't do it.
Oh, okay. Take that.
Give me.
Can you give it to Grandad? Right. Okay, right, are you ready?
Mhm.
Are you going to trust me?
Mhm.
Right, I'm going to need your help because you've now not got a saddle, so you're going to have to, when you come down, sit very gently, okay?
Okay.
Right, can I touch you around your legs?
Mhm.
Right, are you ready?
Mhm.
One,
One, two,
two, three. Very, very gently.
There you
Good
go.
girl. Right, just bring your bum, shuffle your bum a little bit more forward so you're sat. There you go, well done.
She just wanted to know what you were doing.
Okay, bring your legs nice and around her belly.
There you go.
Can you do the other leg or
Yeah,
do you need
yeah.
help?
Ooh, easy.
Right, sit up straight, talk.
Easy, sister. Ooh, it's okay.
Just look at that.
That's it. You're not going anywhere, just talk to her for the moment.
Okay.
You've got hold of her mane here, that's hurting. Come down here and grab this little tuft of mane just to help, okay? That's it.
Ooh.
So she's getting her balance. You've not been on her back for a little while. She needs to balance up.
Oh yeah, I forgot she needs to
That's
have her balance.
So if she's... There you go, good girl.
Hi, sister.
That's it, now talk.
Hi. You okay?
She's listening to you.
Hi. It's okay.
That's her blind side, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, are you okay to try this?
No, I just want to sit on her.
You're just going to sit on her, okay? That's it. Well done. She's... Sorry, that was me. I made a noise with the car keys. That's it. How are you feeling up there?
Safe.
Feel safe?
Mhm.
How do you think she's feeling? Can you tell? Look at her ears.
Listening.
And she's got her head nice and relaxed. She's listening to you, she's calm.
Mhm.
Right, we're going to take one step this way, okay?
Okay.
Just one step. So, do you remember what to do?
Sit back.
Sit up nice and straight, bring your shoulders back. Start. Come with me. That's it, balance. There you go. That's it.
Good.
Well done.
Can I come off now?
How did that feel?
See?
You felt safe. Can we do what we said we were going to do? Just one
Circle
circle
back
back
to
to Grandad?
Then we're gonna have to move back.
That's okay. That's okay. Good girl. Good girl. It's just your feed bucket.
Whoa.
So I know you got her.
You've got her. She's listening to you. Okay, what I want you to do is one hand on here.
Mhm.
You've got your rein here. So, no. So, take that. That's what I want you to do. You sit up nice and straight. Are you ready?
Just relax.
Can I come off?
You said we do one circuit, didn't we?
I know, but
It's not that very big
It's not a very
circuit.
big circuit.
Just go
I
down, go
promise.
around the circle.
Now you've tensed up. Look at her ears.
it's okay.
She thinks she's done something wrong.
It's okay.
She's
That's
listening to all of your body. So go back to being calm. Okay? We're just going to take it one step at a time.
Okay.
Okay? Remember what to do to ask her to
Can
go
you
on?
hold my leg?
Yes, I can hold your leg. Are you happy with me holding your leg?
Mhm.
Remember what to do?
Mhm.
Give her a little bit of a squeeze. Star. Good girl. That's it, Hazy. Look where you want to go. Look at Grandad.
Yeah, come here.
Walk on.
Yep.
Well done.
That's Star.
That's it.
Good girl.
Very
Well
good.
done.
You did well there.
Would you like to come off now? You want to give her a nice... Can you lean forwards and give her a nice stroke? She says I'm going to put my head down because that's my favourite bit.
Move forward.
Lean forwards and give her a nice cuddle
That's it.
to say thank you.
There you go.
Well done. Right, you can jump off now if you're ready. No, you need to get. You don't need to lean on me. Lean forwards. Swing your leg over.
Hey!
Well done.
Ow.
It
Oh,
does.
you bobbing your foot?
How's that? Right, come and say thank you to your pony. Now, how was that?
Safety.
You feel safer now? Can you trust her a little bit more now?
I don't know if she trusts me either.
If she didn't trust you, she wouldn't have done that.
Or maybe lay down.
She wouldn't have let you. Right, go with Auntie Sammy and show Auntie Sammy where her saddle goes. Would that be more better than having you ride in the saddle? Would you prefer to stay on your bareback pad?
Then I go back.
Go that way.
Good girl, Star.
I found Robin. Yeah, those little bugs that you told me to keep quiet and don't know because
Yeah.
I saw them.
Good girl. One step closer. We're getting there.